Today we are going to talk about solving two-step inequalities. An inequality is a mathematical sentence that contains less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than equal to, or not equal sign. The first problem is 2x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 24. In order to solve this problem, I need to make sure I isolate the variable by getting rid of the 2 and getting rid of the 4 that's on the left side of the equation. I start by getting rid of the whole number, which is 4, by doing the inverse operation. The opposite of a positive 4 is a negative 4. In order to keep this inequality in balance, I must do the exact same operation to the left and the right-hand side of the equation. That is all the time. Positive 4, negative 4 equals 0. Those are called additive inverses. On the left-hand side, I am left with 2x. On the right-hand side is 24 minus 4, which is 20. And then the symbol, I want to put greater than or equal to back in there. Remember, you only reverse the symbol if you are dividing or multiplying by a negative number. So now I have a one-step inequality here, which is 2x is greater than or equal to 20. I need to isolate this variable by getting rid of the 2 by dividing both sides, because 2x means to multiply 2 times x, and the division bar means to divide, so I have to do the opposite of multiplication, which is divide. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and in algebra, the 1 is invisible, or you could put the 1x, but it really does not have to be there. So x is greater than or equal to 20 divided by 2, which is 10. So this is telling me that my answer could be anything greater than 10 or it could actually be equal to 10. So let's go ahead and graph that. Small number line, I'm going to put 10 in the middle. I'm going to build in a positive direction. I'm going to build in a negative direction, which of course these are still positive numbers. And then I need to look at the top at my symbols and remember the rules. If it is less than or greater than, my circle is going to be open. And if you see the equal sign underneath the symbol, that means that number could be possible. It could be or is a possible solution, and we're going to make that circle closed. So since my answer could be equal to 10, I'm going to put the circle on 10 and I'm going to shade it in because it can actually be equal to 10. But it could also be anything that's greater than 10, and to the right is greater, so I'll shade that in. 5c, negative 5c minus 7 is greater than 8. I need to get rid of this whole number first by doing the inverse, which is a positive 7 on the left, positive 7 on the right. Negative 7 and positive 7 equals 0. Those are additive inverses. On the left side of this inequality, I'm left with negative 5c. On the right side, 8 plus 7 is 15. And I'm going to drop this symbol right down. Now, I can see already that I'm going to be dividing by a negative number. Remember, the rule is when multiplying or dividing by a negative number. People always forget this. Do you remember? You must flip, change, reverse, however you want to put it, the inequality sign. Only when you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number. I see it coming up here because this means to multiply. I need to divide by the negative and a 5 to keep this equation in balance. Don't forget the negative sign. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1. So C, now I do have to flip this sign. I could do it now or I could do it at the end. Let me go ahead and do it now. Is less than 15 divided by negative 5. I need to remember my integer rules. A positive divided by a negative is a negative 3. Cannot forget that. So here's my equation, my number line. Put negative 3. It doesn't always have to go in the middle. When I'm building my own number line, I like to just put in the middle. This is leading me towards 0, and left is less. This is taking me further away. First thing I need to do, let me use this color. Open a closed circle. Open. If it includes that equal sign on the bottom, that is a part of the solution set. It is closed. So in this case, I will use an open circle on negative 3. Now, my answer is not equal to negative 3, so I'm going to leave it open, but it is anything less than negative 3, and left is less.